into a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Gators will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. But the play loses yardage. A very tough second down coming up now.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
They go backwards on first down, so it's second and long from the 19. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short throw complete to the tight end. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Here we go. First third down of the game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the handoff. Has the first down and more. Who's in the clear? Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. First play looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before the stop. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Now they'll run it on the toss. Here he goes. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
Good job dealing with the footing. The PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Caught quickly.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The short completion of the tight end. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys they were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. He's got got the first and still going. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle, but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, tie.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
A completion makes it second down. Quick throw, the catch is made. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Tight end goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Breaking tackles and going. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. defensive line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
So second down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Short throw to the back. Caught behind open scrimmage. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Running play called on 3rd and short. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, Not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. He hands it off from the gun. Muscles past the defender. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Alabama.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Breaks free. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tailback takes the handoff again. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the 1st.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Shotgun formation here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
But the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense really clicking here. And looking to throw now on first down. It's the running back in the flat. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking deep to the right side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
He finds some space. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Here comes a handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line to be able to hold up on third down. But because they spread them out, he found the matchup that he liked and got the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his man. It's Riggs. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Bringing pressure. He's going to put it down and run. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds his target.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Alabama looking to convert on fourth down here. And he drops back in the gun. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down and 10.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. This time a completion. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Marathon drive, the 11th play, and they face a third and short. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a first down and a big gain.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown. And that will give them the lead now. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
He gets loose. Gets the first and still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. They're going to run the option. It's a run. The running back's got it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down play coming up. Now here's the toss play. They'll just get back to line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Gators will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying to convert with a sneak. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?